Grind Morning Show is on. 419 The Grind.
Yeah. I remember nights we stayed up talking dreams. Now we talking silence, hear it breaking at the seams. Try to play it cool, but my heart been on repeat. Every I'm fine, feel like lies in my teeth. We've been running from the truth like it won't catch us. Love bruised up, but it still won't let us. I don't wanna lose you over pride and ego. Still see forever when I look through the window.
We both said things we can't rewind, but I still see you in my future lines. If there's a spark left in the fire we made, don't let it die like this, don't walk away.
I don't want it to end, no I can't let go.
Can we hit rewind?
Can we start slow? If love's still here, then let it show. I don't want it to end. Can we start over? Can we start over?
We've been fighting ghosts, shadows of the past, trying to win the war, but we moving too fast. I ain't perfect, yeah, I dropped the ball, but I'm still standing here, still answering the call. I don't need control, I just need your trust. We built this off faith, not dust. If the world broke us, let's rebuild stronger. Don't say goodbye when the love feels longer.
We both hurt, yeah, I know it's true, but I still choose us, still choose you. If forgiveness got a voice tonight, let it sing us back into the light.
I don't want it to end, no I can't let go. Can we hit rewind?
Can we start slow? If love's still here, then let it show. I don't want it to end. Can we start over? Can we start over? If we fall, let's fall together. If we heal, let it be forever. I ain't saying we forget the pain, just don't let it be the thing that changed us. Take my hand, feel my heart. We don't gotta be perfect to restart. Every scar got a story to tell, but love ain't done, I can tell. I still believe there's more to us than broken dreams. If there's one more chance, don't close the door. I don't want it to end. Can we start over?
Can we start over? Can we start over? Can we start over? I don't need a new beginning. I don't need a new beginning. I don't need a new beginning. Just a better version of us. I don't need a new beginning. I don't need a new beginning. I don't need a new beginning.
Nah. God ain't bring me this far just to barely survive. Listen. God didn't bless me just to get by. Didn't wake me up just to barely get through the night. I'm walking in favor, I'm living overflow. Exceedingly abundantly, that's how the promise goes. Nah, not just to get by. He opened doors I couldn't pry. I'm blessed beyond the limits of my mind. Nah, not just to get by. I remember nights when the fridge was talking loud. Empty shelves, heavy prayers, faith in the cloud. Mama said, hold on, God sees it all. Even when the pocket's thin, we still stand tall. Now I see the vision clearer than before. He don't give crumbs, he prepared a whole store. If he said it, he meant it, I trust what he said. He ain't the God of lack, he the God of way made. I ain't chased the bag, I chased his face. Now grace on grace got me running my race. Every step order, every breath planned. I don't just survive, I thrive in his hands. Yeah, God didn't bless me just to get by. Didn't wake me up just to barely get through the night. I'm walking in favor, I'm living overflow. Exceedingly abundantly, that's how the promise goes. Nah, not just to get by. He opened doors I couldn't pry. I'm blessed beyond the limits of my mind. Nah, not just to get by. Words say above all I could ask or think. So I stopped thinking small every time I blink. If he owns the cattle, the hills, the land, why would I doubt what's already in his plan? Pressure tried to break me, pain tried to mold me, but purpose kept pulling, wouldn't let it hold me. I'm blessed in the city, blessed when I leave, blessed when I sow, blessed when I believe. I ain't got a scheme, I ain't got a lie. Favor got my name written front line, from the pit to the palace. Yeah, I testify, he didn't call me up just to get by. overflow, yeah, it's more than enough. Running over, fill my cup. If you did it once, so do it again. I don't live in fear, I live in Him. Overflow, I'm covered in grace. Every blessing got purpose in place. Hands up high, let the world know I ain't just alive. I'm supplied. God didn't bless me just to get by. Didn't wake me up just to barely get through the night. I'm walking in favor, I'm living overflow. Exceedingly abundantly, that's how the promise go. Nah, not just to get by. He opened doors I couldn't pry. I'm blessed beyond the limits of my mind. Nah, not just to get by.
Yeah. Yeah. We're so good, so good. So good. We're so good together, made for each other. When you hold me close, I don't want no other. Chemistry on fire, we burn through the weather. No one can break what we built forever. We're so good, so good, so good, so good. Yeah, we're so good together.
Started off a spark, now it's wildfire blazing. Every little touch got my heartbeat racing. Never second guess, no doubt, no hesitation. Locked in love, baby, that's a foundation. They can talk, they can try, but they'll never undo what I found in me when I found you. From the lows to the highs, every vibe is true. Like the stars in the night, yeah, we shine right through.
It's automatic, no static, no lies. We got magic every time our worlds collide. Can't fake this, can't take this, it's right. We're forever tonight. Tonight. We're so good together, made for each other. When you hold me close, I don't want no other. Chemistry on fire, we burn through the weather. No one can break what we built forever. We're so good, so good, so good, so good, so good. Yeah, we're so good together.
Two steps in rhythm, you move, I follow. No fear in the love, no pain, no sorrow. You and me, yeah, that's the motto. Write our own story, no need for tomorrow. Can't compare, we rare, one of one, that's fact. Every beat, every breath got me coming right back. They can stop us now, no matter the track. We're the truth, we the vibe, yeah, that's how we act.
Ooh, nobody knows it the way we do. Every moment's like deja vu. Hand in hand, we can see it through. This forever love is a living proof. We're so good together, made for each other. When you hold me close, I don't want no other. Chemistry on fire, we burn through the weather. No one can break what we built forever. We're so good, so good, so good, so good, so good. Yeah, we're so good together. So good, so good, baby. We're so good, so good.
Boots in the mud. For a night, Glass City Blues. Boots in the mud, yeah. Step on the glass, catching that wildlife. Toledo, where we at? Got my boots in the mud, stepping on glass. We came from the flood, catching walleye down by the river. Toledo soul, man, it don't get no realer, yeah. I stomp in the dirt, Glass City on my shirt. Toledo in the blood, roots deep in the ground. Yeah, I walk with a broken glass cut through the pain, but we stronger than the struggle. Sunshine through rain, river rolling, got the walleye on the line. Every hook, every cast, yeah, the city still shine. Got my boots in the mud, stepping on glass. We came from the flood, catching walleye down by the river. Toledo soul, man, it don't get no realer. Clap, 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 stomp, stomp, let the beat ride slow. Glass City blues with a hip hop flow. From the east side, hustle to the west side. Pride, we the heart of the 419, won't hide. See the sparks from the glass, shine in the street. Hear the boots in the mud, feel the bass in the beat. Catch a fish, say a prayer, let the river remind. It's the soul of Toledo, keep the step in time. Step in time. Oh, down by the water. Glass cuts deep, but it makes us stronger.
You're listening to the 419 Grind, Rise and Grind Morning Show. Good morning, Toledo, Ohio. Welcome to the 419 Rise and Grind Morning Show. It's your host, your boy, Shawn Juan, in the studio with the Dr. Liddell.
Good morning, Toledo. Wake up. Wake up, wake up. I'm back.
Are you, my question is, are you gonna be good today?
I am going to be good, as I am normally good. It's trouble we have to worry about.
Ladies and gentlemen, in the studio.
Anybody got a cough drop? Some water. He needs something,
see,
y'all.
Here she go, getting started already. In the studio with us, ladies and gentlemen, is the DJ himself, Mpress.
Good morning, everybody. Good. That's all I can say. Look, she gonna say she good. She came in just fussing at Jesse
Was she fussing?
from the didn't even say good morning. She just came in
I
fussing.
corrected. I said good morning. But you saw all that work I did to clean that office.
After she said good morning after the beat down.
After the beat down.
After the beat down.
You know how it is when you clean something and you come back and it's all messed up again.
Can we have a decent morning? Ladies and gentlemen, in the studio
Can we all just get along? He didn't go Rodney King on it.
Right.
in the studio, ladies and gentlemen, with the producer of the 419 Rise and Grind Morning Show, the Jesse Coleman.
Oh, yeah. That's my name. Good morning, Swanton and Wasion, Ohio.
Okay, that's good.
Wasion.
That's good.
Wasion.
That's where I
good.
get my nails done. Wasion.
That is true.
Also,
That's
ladies
some
and
people's
gentlemen,
opinion.
by the way of Facebook Live, we have the Tyrone McCain of McCain Insurance and Casualties in the house. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give my hand clap.
Good morning.
That's the Rudy clap. You know how to
Yeah.
start real slow.
We let you, yeah.
We
And that's the other Ty's clap too. You know.
The slow clap.
So we gonna definitely try and get through this show, ladies and gentlemen. Shout out to each and every one of you that are joining us this morning for the 419 Rise and Grind show. Ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna have a real conversation today. The conversation, I really want you to think about this, is what sacrifices have you made chasing your dream? You set up on that one, Dr. Liddell. And you pulling your sleeves up. Let's go, right? First of all, good morning to each and every one of you. I want you to know that I want you all to have a great day on purpose. I want you to understand that greater is in you that needs to come out of you. And shout out to Christina Rodriguez and John Jones for being on the show yesterday and gracing us, man.
Show.
Good show. Good
My
show.
big brother.
Yeah.
With Emmanuel together.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
See, y'all risky people. We,
I ain't had no choice.
Look. Me and Monty, we come straight from the hood. Straight out the gut.
Straight from the
Trust
hood
me,
like an engine.
I was around the corner on Bell Street. Wasn't there.
Well, yeah. Well, facts. Yeah, you just.
My daddy just said, "No, you ain't gonna go around here."
Go around here, right? So you had to go way out there. Yeah. Shout out again, ladies and gentlemen. Shout out to, and I know he's a humble brother, but we gotta give him love, man. Shout out to you, Jesse.
What you talking about?
He gonna act like he don't know anything. What you talking? What you talking about?
Yeah, what you talking
about?
about? Ladies and gentlemen, when we talk about making the sacrifices, right? Since Jesse has reproduced the 419 Rise and Grind Morning Show, he has done an amazing job with the sponsors and with things that come from our social media platform. Has really transitioned this office. Like, you guys really got to get here and check out this office, man. Jesse, you have done a wonderful job, brother.
Thank you.
Yeah, he got it looking like in one room he got it looking ESPN-ish. The other room he got it looking cafe-ish.
Cafe-ish.
Yeah,
did Dr. Liddell have something to do with that?
She broke the table.
But we got another spot that we were working on. So
okay.
And the fun sway in here is just immaculate.
Immaculate, man. So yeah,
and I no longer feel like I'm sitting at the toddler table.
Oh Lord,
I was struggling to stay up.
We gonna try. We gonna try. Shout out to RC.
Yes.
Big shout out to him for donating chairs to us, man.
I got a chair too, yo.
Come on,
You got 5 of them.
Oh, man.
Yes.
See, man.
Look, can we just go ahead and start framing that over there in the corner with the door?
Can't wait.
Oh, you say you can't wait?
I might put a glass right here.
Yeah,
so y'all can see.
yeah. Oh well,
it's gonna be soundproof. So we're gonna sit here going.
We go.
I can't hear. Right. Exactly. So again, shout out to each and every one of you that are joining us this morning. It is truly a blessing for those who do pop on here because the good Lord was willing, the creek didn't rise.
Good morning, Katera.
Yeah, Katera, what's going on? Cuzzo.
Anton,
yeah. And of course, our Miss Berry is with us today.
And Katera is a part of the family too.
Yes, she is.
She's one of the
creative
She's one of the
cuties.
creative cuties.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So are they back to cuties this morning?
We're always cuties.
Oh
no, because last week y'all was creative cooties
Yeah.
because of you had some things going on.
Right.
Real quick, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna try to break this up because once Mpress start going, man, I'm gonna be on this mic cracking up, and I'm gonna try Cuzzo to get through.
Okay.
I'm gonna try, man.
Hey, man.
Okay.
So
So
next up, baby shower chairs.
Who having a baby?
no, that was for you, Dr. Liddell.
The booster seat.
The booster seat. No, not because you don't have a child, because you need the booster seat. Because you say you don't feel like you're.
Yeah.
I don't know that. Never mind. I'm stop.
Cuzzo.
That glow she had last week. I don't know.
See, that's what I'm talking about.
Don't start. We out of that business. We're out of that business. Out of that business.
As she fixed her dreads.
See.
Don't start.
Okay. All right. I'm done.
Man.
I hope he's watching too. You hear this, honey? You hear this.
Listen.
I don't want no
Torture.
smoke. None whatsoever.
Listen. I can't. Oh my God. Let's. I want to make sure, ladies and gentlemen, we do have some amazing sponsors, but we've had guests on our show as well that have events going on. And the one event I want to talk to you about is Getting Your Affairs in Order, which is a sponsor, Deborah Barnett. That's going to be Saturday, April 11, 2026 at Rogers High School. Topic discussion is Living Will and Advance Directive, Power of Attorney, Bank Account and Fraud Prevention, Transfer of Assets, Life and Home Insurance, Talking with Loved Ones. So those events, that event is free. We have our Toledo Walk for Lupus, Sunday, May 17th at Ottawa Park. Amazing guest. We had her on the male lady. We had her on the show.
Okay.
And she is just an amazing individual that brought the energy.
Yeah,
And can we subtitle that Getting Your Affairs Together to No More Fish Fries?
No more fish fries. That's it.
Right, because that Getting Your Affairs Together is how you when we all transition at some point, we have to have all our ducks in a row, and we don't want to have no more fish fries.
No more fish
Or
fries.
GoFundMe's.
Or GoFundMe's, right.
But you know what? That's a good way to get people to pay attention, though.
Right.
It's a catchy title.
Right.
So,
Right.
No more fish fries.
yeah.
Also, ladies and gentlemen, May 14th through the 16th, we have the Unfinished Girl Conference with the Dr. Liddell herself. Dr. Liddell, take a few minutes to tell us about the Unfinished Girl Conference.
So the Unfinished Girl Conference is being held at the Delta Hotel. March? May 14th through the 16th. The 14th and 15th will be some workshops on mental health and wellness. And on Saturday evening, we will be having a sneaker ball. This is an opportunity to just let our hair down and enjoy life. I know that, people hear the conference and they think it's all just, structure. But this is really an opportunity to come and be filled and to enjoy the weekend. It's meant to help you address some things, to be fed, but also to have some fun.
Okay.
One of the things that I have really tapped into is taking that time to, we do the work, we push. But in this conference, it's an opportunity to kind of not detach, but unplug, so that we can get the energy we need, get the juice we need, get whatever it is you need from someone else, so that you can be a better version of yourself.
There you go. And we definitely want some men to attend this event. Also, we have the social butterfly, Donetta Carter, who is doing the 15th Annual Business and Health Expo, which will be April 4th, 2026, 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. At the Ellsworth Church, Methodist Church, United Methodist Church on 4855 West Central Avenue. So definitely get with that. And then last but not least, also April 4th from 1 to 3, we will be kicking off the Circle.
Yeah.
The Circle. And so shout out to the founders of the Circle. That will be Dr. Liddell herself. That will be the DJ Mpress. And also Jesse Coleman are the founding founders of the Circle. So this thing is...
Wait, did he? How you just gonna leave yourself out?
That's what
Right.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's a we thing, right?
Right.
It's
Yeah,
a
but
we.
you is part of we.
Right.
Okay.
You said it like it was a us thing. It's a we thing.
It's a we thing. It's a we thing. Pardon me. If you want me to drop and give you 10, I can do that. That's not a problem. Okay, I can hold myself accountable for that. But that's going to be at 316 North Huron Street, and right across the street from the main library, 9th floor with 50 Way Studio. So come. The event is going to be catered. And let's really bring our ideas to the table. The Circle is about collaboration, partnership, and resources. So we definitely want you guys to be a part of the Circle.
Also, real quick, Sharita Lacey's event is also April 11th, where she's honoring the women of Toledo. Do we have a flyer here or the information?
No.
Jess?
No.
Hold on one second.
I know. It's
See what I can do here.
Right.
Okay.
You can push some buttons over there and get it.
Right. We want to make sure. you know,
Right. We want to make sure we do that. Is that Jewel Carter that just popped on? If that is you, Jewel, hop in the. Yep, there she go. She got blue bubbles. Is that blue bubbles?
Yeah, she's a blue bubble person.
She's a blue. What's a blue bubble?
I know she not choosing violence this morning too.
Hey, Jewel. Welcome.
I put the flyer information on the
Okay,
screen.
yeah.
Okay, there
so
we
the
go.
Women's Empowerment Brunch.
That's right. Thank you.
April 11th.
Thank you, Mother Berry. We appreciate you. Absolutely. Every woman is a gem. Every story deserves honor. So that's what's up. Man. I used to try and do things in our community to recognize people that are really out here doing the work. But sometimes that becomes difficult when people get in their emotions and their feelings. So that's what that is. But for many of you that are joining us now, the topic that we want to talk about, the sacrifices you made to chase your dream or to chase your vision, or to tap into your purpose. And so we really want you guys to be a part of this conversation. 419-740-0433. The sacrifices you made. I mean, woo. Sometimes people think it's all good, but it ain't been all good. And let me start with you, DJ Mpress. I mean, you have made some serious sacrifices to get to where you at, man.
Man, just because I do so much stuff, like even starting with businesses, people don't understand, like, or starting with DJing. DJing, people will complain about a DJ's price, right? But don't understand, when y'all want to DJ for y'all Christmas or y'all Thanksgiving, or that's time away from family. The money that goes into equipment, because you don't want no DJ showing up with equipment that got tape in it that's gonna cut out every few seconds and all of that kind of stuff. The time it takes to perfect your craft, that don't happen overnight at all. And it's crazy, when we was talking about it the other day, when I first started DJing, I was DJing at one of the hottest spots in the city, but I was horrible. Like, looking back on it, I just knew how to play songs, right? But actually learning the craft of DJing, how to control a crowd through music, how to, when they start to get too hype, how to bring it down so they don't tear up your spot,
right?
How to build them back up. All of that stuff takes a lot of time, patience, practice, learning your equipment, buying new equipment. DJ equipment come out more often than iPhones. So it don't take long for your equipment to be outdated. You know what I mean? So you got to stay up on cutting edges, a lot of reading, studying, all of that kind of stuff. And most of it is really time away from your family and other things that you have going. So that's just the DJ side. But then when you run a business, you know what I mean? That's a whole nother, because now you got employees that you gotta, and I'm one of those people that I'm gonna make sure my employees eat before I eat.
Right.
So
thanks.
if payroll is getting close, y'all gonna get paid. I'm gonna do peanut butter and jelly for
Right.
a couple of days.
A couple of weeks.
Crustables.
Hey, you're a grape jelly person. Though. I can look at you and tell, ain't you?
I could do grape or jelly. I mean, grape or strawberry.
Okay, all right. Yeah.
Shout out to Miss Epps, man. Shout out to the queen herself. Go ahead.
Yeah. So there's a bunch of things that go into running the business and sacrificing, and I've always been, and I'm not trying to, but I've always been the person who I can take your vision, and I'm the person behind the scenes that's pushing all the buttons and making the connections and all of that kind of stuff. I'm not a part of the photo op crew. There's been a whole lot of events that was in the background doing the moving and shaking, but when the cameras come out, I'm nowhere in the mix, and I'm perfectly fine with that. You know what I mean? So there's a bunch of sacrifices that's made. Up late nights, up early. When I'm at an event, I either try to go a few hours early to set up, so I make sure everything right, and I'm definitely almost always the last person to leave. All that kind of stuff that people don't see. You think you booking me for a 4-hour party, but you don't count the hour or 2 hours that I'm there ahead of time, and then an hour or 2 hours there I'm at the end. So it's it's a lot of sacrifices that you make. But again, because I don't do it for money, I try not to do nothing that I don't love to do.
Right.
And so I understand it's all a part of it, and it's all a part of being great. Like, Jordan don't complain about the pregame shoot around, because that's what he loves to do. And so, but it is a sacrifice.
One thing that I taught my boys, you said that you don't mind doing it,
right?
And I always taught them, when you don't mind getting up to do what you do, when you don't mind putting in the time to do what you do, it's no longer a job.
Right.
It's a career.
Right.
It's a part of who you are and what you do.
No doubt.
So the extra time you put in is literally a part of that purpose and what you were designed to do. And so it's not a problem.
Right. And I'll say this too. It's funny that and this is another thing. Sometimes you lose your identity, and what I mean by that is I have been in a room where people are talking about DJ Mpress and not knowing that it's me. Because some people know me as DJ Mpress and some people know me as Money. Like you almost become a persona of yourself. You know what I mean? So
Did you use that word persona?
yeah, man.
Ooh.
He businessman.
He business man. That business man talk right there. Cause
Yeah.
look, he said persona. Man, but you know, I'm gonna keep digging now. I'm gonna keep digging. So we don't have no tissues in here, but we gonna get deep because we want for 419 Rise and Grind. The one thing that we all agree on is that we collectively want to push you guys to your next level. We want to make sure that you get the proper advertising, you get the right videos made, the right songs. If you need a song made, holla at your boys here. They can write you a nice song, your theme song when you wake up in the morning. They can do that for you.
I want one like Coming to America.
Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. But I'm gonna dig a little bit because I really want our viewers that can relate to what that word sacrifice means. Okay. Like we gonna get down to the nitty gritty. Jesse, I love to hear you talk about the sacrifices you made, brother.
I haven't really made any sacrifices. Everything. You say what?
I said, yeah, okay.
Exactly.
No, I mean just over the years of just learning the craft. Because when I first started doing anything, it was graphic design, and that's all I knew was graphic design. I got into video when I got with Al, and he was trying to do video because he went to film school for a while. So I never went to that is. And I never went to film school. I never went to any kind of school for film or for audio. I kind of learned this on my own because I just something I wanted to do. But I think the learning graphic design first in high school, I went to Scott, and we had the best art teacher in the city, Ernie Jones. And
rest in peace to my uncle Ernie, man.
Yeah, Ernie was the best art teacher you could ever imagine.
Right.
He pulled out stuff in you that you didn't know you had, and I appreciate him for that. And going from that, and I didn't know what I wanted to do out of high school. Like, what am I going to do as a person who knows how to draw? Like, what does that entail? Like, because there was no graphic design back then. It was called commercial arts.
Yep.
Right.
That's what we started in.
Right. So commercial art, we went from commercial arts and it kind of morphed into graphic design. So like going through that process of not knowing what to do, like not knowing what to do and not knowing like what to go to school for. I went to Owens for microcomputer business systems, which is building systems around a business, whether it be website, networking, just setting up different stuff, a lot of Excel and Access, which people don't even use Microsoft Access anymore. You probably don't know what that is.
Right.
But just learning those different things and coming but not just learning this, but still not knowing what I wanted to do.
Yeah.
And then of course, getting with Al and figuring out, okay, we want to do a music studio, we want to do a video and graphic design. So just that sacrifice right there was the grind. How the grind started was like figuring out how we're going to make ourselves successful as a business, not really knowing like what to do, because that's what Project 360 came from, because we didn't know what we wanted to really focus on.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So then we said, okay, well, what if we don't really focus on one thing? What if we take what we know and just focus on everything we know how to do and put that all together? That's where 360 came from, because we can focus on 360 of your business or whatever. But trying to figure out what I wanted to do. At the same time, I was a brand new father in 2001. Mm-hmm. And then my daughter was born in 2005. The business started in 2006.
Okay.
So I had young kids, and I didn't have a full-time job. That was supposed to be my job back then. And so trying to figure that out and not really having the money to be the best provider. And having discussions with my kid's mother about what I'm trying to do, right? So that was hard, and explaining to my kids, this is going to work out eventually, like, and then they don't know at 2 years old and at 6 years old, like what you're doing as a business owner. So you have to get a job. So now I'm working a job and running a business. So I'm doing any kind of job I can think of, working at the docks, working at call centers, working anywhere I can to provide income and try to run a business at the same time.
Yeah, that relationship sacrifice is a mug, though.
It is, ain't it? Ain't it? Ooh wee.
Yeah, because other people don't know your vision. They don't know where you see yourself in 5 years. You try to explain that, and they really don't understand.
And one thing I say about DJing, people, let me make this loud and clear for anybody that don't understand. DJing is a profession. People think it's a hobby because we create a fun environment. I have raised families off of off of DJing. People, all you do is go to. No, it's more than going to the club. I tell people this all the time. If you have the best club, best aesthetic looking club in the city, and your DJ is whack, your club is going to be empty.
Empty.
Yeah.
If you have a hole in the wall, dirty floor,
With the
all
best
of that,
DJ.
but the DJ is slamming, people will be in there and rocking. And so it is a profession. You may think it's all fun, and I shouldn't say I'm not enjoying myself, because I enjoy what I'm doing, but I'm working. Like I said, when we were talking yesterday, when I'm DJing, in my head, I'm 4 or 5 songs away from where you are on the dance floor. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's not just playing. If I went up there and played just the records I want to play, ain't nobody gonna dance, because my music selection is way different than what I play when I'm DJing, right? I have to, 9 times out of 10, when I go into a room to DJ, I'm going in the room, I don't know 80% of the crowd, right? But I have to find a way to get everybody at some point a feeling through the night. You know what I mean? That's a job. That is, people don't understand what goes into creating that. You know what I mean? They think all you doing is having fun and you just partying. No, it's not that at all.
It's not that at all.
It's way more than that.
Hey, so we're going to continue this conversation, ladies and gentlemen. We have to take a commercial break. Shout out to our sponsors, P360 Studios, Toledo Art, A Servant's Heart, Ohio Unity Coalition, Penthouse Business, and Solution Work Spa. But before we take a commercial break, Jesse, where can they find us?
First of all, I want to say happy heavenly birthday to my father.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, yes.
March 24th, 1956 was his birthday.
Wow.
That's what's up.
Wow. Yeah.
But you can find us live on Facebook, live on YouTube. You can also find us on iHeartRadio, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and wherever you find your favorite shows.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back after this commercial break. Hello, my name is Shawn Mahone Sr., founder and executive director of Young Men and Women for Change Behavior Modification Bootcamp Program. If you are a parent experiencing issues or problems with your child, then give us a call today. Young Men and Women for Change, 567-277-5352. Productive leaders for tomorrow's future.
Your first impression matters. What if your business could introduce itself in just 60 seconds? Anytime, anywhere. Business cards get tossed. Social posts get lost. But video connects. It lets people see your face, hear your voice, and trust your story. At Project 360 Studios, we create business spotlight videos. Short professional films that introduce who you are, what you do, and why people should choose you. Here's how it works. Step 1. Plan. We help craft your story. Step 2. Film in our studio or on location. Step 3. Edit. We brand it with your logo, colors, and music. Step 4. Deliver a powerful video you can use everywhere. Share it on your website, social media, email signature, anywhere you want to make a lasting first impression. Don't just hand out your business card. Let people meet you. Book your business spotlight video today at Project 360 Studios.
Give me one for the wake up. I'm so grateful for another day to help stimulate the mental. Time to strategize, huddle up, where's your circle? I can feel the movement radiate through the convo. Talk is cheap, turn your faith into work. I drink my second cup and put my hands in the dirt. 2 cups, drinking straight drip from the earth. Caffeinated conversations, you heard them here first. One for the wake up. One for the wake up. Two for the work. Caffeinated conversations, you heard them here first.
To be able to come out and see all these kids and everyone get together so that we can put a smile on all the other kids' faces is super. It makes my heart smile.
Step by step, I'm climbing high. Left my baggage, kissed it goodbye. New shoes on my feet, scuffed the ground. Echoes of dreams, no longer bound.
Air up here is thin but sweet. Every stumble turns to beat. I'm moving on up
Like George and Weezy, life ain't perfect, but it's looking breezy. Up the ladder I go, can't make me queasy. Moving on up like George and Weezy.
Rise and Grind Morning Show is on. 419 The Grind.
Good morning. morning, Toledo, Ohio. Shawn, Juan, the DJ Mpress, Dr. Liddell, Jesse Coleman, and we are the 419 Rise and Grind Morning Show. Good morning to each and every one of you. Thank you for joining us this morning, ladies and gentlemen. Again, the good Lord was willing, the creek didn't rise, and he has given us another day to do something amazing, to be a world changer. So before the break, ladies and gentlemen, we were talking about sacrifices that you have made, things that you have gone through to pursue your purpose, your dream, and manifesting that thing that God put in you to bring revelation to the surface. And so, yeah, you guys were really, like Tyrone said, you was a doctoring this morning, cuzzo.
Hey man, you know when you're around hoopers, you learn how to hoop. When you're around doctors, you just start doctoring out of nowhere. You
With
know
the
what I mean?
look with the guy with the gown on with the butt out, like that
man.
type of thing.
Sometimes you got to go butt out.
Yeah.
You got to go butt out on them.
Yeah.
sometimes.
So I want to share with you guys because what sacrifice means for me, right? And the sacrifices I've made. People need to hear, because people hear what you do, they see what you do, but they don't know what you've been through.
What you went through to get there.
Right. You don't understand. So for me, my sacrifice was, for many of you that don't know, I left Toledo back in the early 90s. I took a job working corporate security where I traveled all over the country. Ended up in Louisville, Kentucky. I was a drill instructor for the Kentucky Department of Corrections. And then I stepped out on faith and got into corporate sales America and became very, very successful, and life was great. And when God gave me the vision to come back to Toledo to start this program helping youth, I thought that was like the craziest thing I ever heard. But the sacrifice that I made, first sacrifice I made, was walking away from corporate America. Walking away from corporate America. I was making 6 figures a year. Life was great. Did whatever I wanted to do, but to walk away from corporate America to say yes to the calling on your life, right? And then during that time, coming back to Toledo, I was married, and I was trying to explain at that time to my wife at that time that about this vision of starting this program helping children, which she was not in favor of, right? Make a long story short, we end up separating, going through a divorce, and I told her, I said, the next sacrifice I made was, I told her, I said, you can take everything out this house you want, but you're going to leave my baby with me, right? And so she did, and people said, oh my God, she left him. No, I'm glad she left my son with me, because it allowed me to be that man in his life consistently, right? So I started the program in the basement of a church, and I had made some really good investments when I was in corporate America, some really, really good investments. And I was starting to spend from that budget that I had, started, trying to get the program going, trying to make some things happen. I'm keep going into my savings, I end up taking a job working for, at that time, it was Johnson's Control. And I was a customer liaison for Johnson's Control. And I worked, my job was to go over to the Jeep plant, and whatever dashboards they were putting in at that time, my job was to make sure to keep that line running. Because if there was an issue with the dashboards, I was able to hop online and get in there and fix it, right? So I did that, and then I ended up getting a management position with Office Max at the time. And so I'm working, I'm taking care of my son, I'm raising my son at this time. But I'm still out here trying to push and promote the program. The sacrifice that you make is that when people don't believe in what you're trying to do, and you get all these closed doors in your face. I should bring my plaque up here just to show the people. I have a plaque of the soles of my shoes, where the plaque says shoes $79.99, but to walk the walk is priceless. And what you see is the soles of my shoes, where I had holes in the bottom of my shoes and the soles of my shoes, where there were days that if it was raining outside, my socks was wet. If it was snowing outside, my socks were wet. But I'm still saying yes to the calling on my life. So here I am trying to raise my son. I'm fighting the world. I'm fighting, trying to get a program here in Toledo that can benefit all of us. And, money ain't coming in. Money ain't coming in. And the next thing you know, your lights are shut off.
I was about to say the bill's still coming up.
The bill's still coming.
Bills be there.
Man, Light shut off.
And they only take, I'm working on it for so long.
Right. They only take that for so long. And then after that, the gas got shut off, right? Right after that, the car get repoed, you know? And so you start talking about these sacrifices that you make, ladies and gentlemen, that will put you in a place of give up or give in, or next thing you know, you at the classic more than you should be. Right? Now you're fighting suicidal thoughts. Now you're fighting depression. Now you're fighting disappointment, right? But you're sacrificing. You're truly giving up everything possible to tap into your purpose. Because I always say your purpose is connected to a promise, right? And so it's these sacrifices that you make. People don't know how hard you work behind closed doors, the hours that you put in every single day. You're tired. You're mentally exhausted. I mean, you're physically exhausted. You know, you're emotionally exhausted. And so it becomes a bigger issue because people are so busy trying to beat you down, not realizing the sacrifices that you make every day trying to make something happen. And a lot of you out there in Facebook and YouTube land and Spotify land and, you know, Apple Music and all of that, right? Apple Tunes. You got to understand this, ladies and gentlemen. Your sacrifice is what's going to propel you to your next level. God has a way of breaking us all down in order to build us back up. And it's those sacrifices that we make that allows us to continue the journey to be able to tap into our purpose, which is connected to a promise where we get to where God wants us to be because of the sacrifices. And a lot of people, we're so busy beating each other down, not realizing that we all are sacrificing something daily to continue the journey that we're on. Like, I'll use me and Jesse. Me and Jesse been cool since day one we started this. And we make a joke out of it. We're the two full-timers, right? But even in the mix of that, people will probably say, well, is you getting paid to do what you do? No, I love doing what I do, right? I appreciate the work that he's putting in for us to be able to get to this point, right? But the sacrifice is we got to get up every day to do the show. And after I leave the show, then I got to hit the streets and I got to deal with these old disrespectful kids out here because it's getting worse out here, ladies and gentlemen. It's getting worse. And so when we don't have the opportunity to recognize our sacrifices, and that's when you're really testifying and talking to people, testify about your sacrifices because somebody else is going through, somebody else is willing to give up. And when someone else is willing to give up, when you start telling them about what you've been through and how you got through and where God brought you to, man, listen, man, it's an amazing thing. Dr. Liddell, what do you say?
So,
here, come on, girl. Come on, girl. Come on. Come on, girl. Come on.
So first, I want to say something.
Hold on. Did you just clear your throat, Jesse?
No, that was
that was
Mpress.
That was Mpress.
No,
okay.
no, that's the
Okay.
So, you know, I've been in that space of the coaching world and people who offer the programs and things. I can help you get to where you want to be, things. And one thing I realized in being in that space was that people often sell you the dream, where you can go. But let's be real with what it took for us to get there. Because people don't want to tell you the days that they want to give up, the days that they still want to give up. Because I think I quit almost once a week.
Once a week, okay.
Because you get tired of people, you know, taking you for granted or treating you like you're not who you are or who you know you have been purposed to be. But the sacrifice to get there is what people need to share for real. The times where they wanted to give up. For me, you know, I'll take you all the way back to when I first got started in graphic design. You know, I always, in my book, I always use that my mom's side hustle became my career. So, you know, I was introduced to the commercial art side of it as a child. And that just, because I was already creative, it just kind of took flight. And when I was going to Davis College for graphic design, I was told, you'll never make no money doing this. So you need to pick up something like being a secretary or being a nurse. First of all, being a nurse, unfortunately, I did become a caregiver, but I should say unfortunately. At some point in my life, I became a caregiver. But still, in that, I'm not great with, I'm not going to stick nobody with a needle. I don't like certain smells and things. It just turns my stomach. Not to the people that has to deal with that, but just that's who I am. But I can care for someone if I have to.
Right.
It's not my first choice. So being a nurse, we already knew that wasn't an option. Being a secretary, yeah, that's not gonna work too, because I'm creative. And at some point you're gonna need me to do something and my mind gonna have went to something else and I'll be working on it. So we know that's not an option. But I kept pushing forward.
Okay.
I kept pushing forward, and it was a struggle because when I got into the design world was when Jesse got in, and I was one of the only, if not one of the only black girls.
Yeah.
I think I was the only black female in the city doing design like that.
Wow.
So it's funny when I come back to Toledo and people are like, well, who are you? Well, so-and-so did this and so-and-so did that. Well, I was here before they got here.
I'm the originator.
I'm the originator, right.
I'm the first one.
Yeah.
Right.
That was in it for real. But also, when I was here in it, I was in the corporate world doing it. I was out learning what all the other businesses were doing. I was learning the ins and outs. I learned how to work with the print companies, how to set that stuff up. I was at the TV station. Half the commercials that y'all were watching during that time was ones that I was helped to create. If you was watching Channel 24 and they had them 30-minute Christmas specials, I was the one writing, producing, and editing them. So I was out there doing things that people didn't see because I was in the background.
Right.
All while having children. Like my boys would go to the studio with me. I would literally have toys and things in my offices for them to have them. Don't start.
That's the Carl started it. I'm sorry.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I literally would be taking my children with me to the point where I probably did miss a lot of opportunities to have that mom and son time with them because I was sacrificing to get where I needed to be in the profession.
Right.
After getting my graphic design career, one thing I did notice working in 24, when they started, when they got sold, because when I was there, they were Raycom Media. When they got bought out, they started shifting their people in. I had a choice to make. What do? Do you stay here? And at this point, I done moved up to middle management. I have an office. I have things going for myself. But I'm on the chopping block because they can easily move their people in. So I decided to go and get my next degree. But like Jesse, at the time, graphic design wasn't a major program. So I went and I did an IDVP, the individualized program. So I worked with my advisor, and I had to write out my program, my bachelor's program. And I had to write a paper on why each class was important. Select the classes that I needed to build the degree that I needed.
Right.
And I did that. But in the process of doing that, my advisor was an instructor as well. And she decided that because I was always helping the people, because I was working in the office with her, and because I was always helping people, that teaching was something I should get into. And so she had me as a teacher's assistant in her class. But at the same time, because I was who I was, I went to ITT Tech, got a degree, and started teaching. So I'm constantly doing this, all while having my boys. My boys, when I got my degrees, my boys thought that they should have walked across the stage too.
Right.
Because
Absolutely.
we've been in class. Why didn't we get to go?
Right.
And so I kept pushing forward. One thing I learned was in everything that I did, learn a skill, learn things. Just like Jesse, whenever you're doing something, if you're getting exposed to audio, when I was at the TV station, I learned how to run the audio. I learned how to run the studio. I learned how to shoot, edit, everything that I could. If you know anything about TV, you work real hard for like an hour, get the show ready, and then you sit back and watch the show if you weren't a part of the show. Downtime. After the show, you got a couple hours till you go back on air.
Right.
Why not learn something?
Check this out real quick, Cuzzo. Check this out. We're talking about sacrifice, ladies and gentlemen. For those, raise your hand if you sacrifice so much that you fed your kids and couldn't feed yourself.
Oh, yeah.
Hello. Raise your hand if you had to rob Peter to pay Paul to pay a bill.
Oh yeah.
You're right. Yeah, and the feet too.
Hold on.
Feet too.
I want to say this. I didn't even have bills though. My bills were grown. They were Williams. They were full grown Williams.
Listen. What I told y'all, this is how y'all thought I was lying. I said this is how he was growing up, and that's the stuff he used to do right there. So I just had a real flashback. Like, dude, like, man, he'd be like.
At first, I was like,
Well, you didn't have bills. Like, wait a minute.
Listen.
what kind of life was you living?
If people ever say, Shawn, how was Monty when he was growing up, right? Bingo, there it is, right there. But I'm talking to those who have made those sacrifices. Where when you look back and you say, when I think of the goodness of Jesus,
That part.
and all that He's done for me, that word, all that He's done for me, my soul cries out, hallelujah, right? Because we have truly sacrificed to get to a certain point so we can become the world changers that God called us to be. And so many times we are in the valley of beatdown and not lift up, right?
And remember, just because we look like what we look like doesn't mean that we've arrived at where we're trying to get to.
Right.
People think that just because you look good, you walk good, you're smiling, doesn't mean that you aren't having a bad day.
Right.
I just know when to let that bad day show.
Right.
I know when it's time to, put on that face and keep going.
Right.
Because you can't cry in front of everybody.
Man, sacrifice looks like this. Raise your hands if you ever pulled up to the gas pump and you had to make a decision to get gas or groceries.
Oh, I got groceries, but then I went to the gas station and went over on my debit card and then waited till next Friday to pay it back.
Oh,
That part.
that part.
I bought enough gas to get to the next gas station.
Listen.
I want Jewel Carter to call in because she's saying some good stuff.
Yeah, Jewel, 419-740-0433. We need you to call in. And Alexia said she got some Williams.
I think we all got Williams.
Yeah.
But again, it's about speaking life into you, ladies and gentlemen,
Yes,
to let you
yes.
guys know. Just because we sit on this show and we have fun and we make it look good, you don't understand. When I walk out that door, I got to put my mask back on because it's such a battle that when you see nothing changes if nothing changes, and when you see there's nothing really changing, but in your spirit, you know that you are created to be the change. But you got to go through these sacrifices. So I want the church folk to know, yeah, it's cool to go to church on Sunday and get your praise on and get your shout on and get your dance on. But you also understand that God is requiring you to be in that place of sacrifice, right? If you are in a place of sacrifice, then you are truly appreciative to give Him the praise, because you know if it has not been for Him, you would not be where you be. And that's what that is at the end of the day.
And let's speak about sacrifice. When it comes to people often say, well, I go on Sunday, that's what I have. Or that's good enough. It's not, because God wants our time and attention all the time. And so not just on Sundays, but, anytime those doors are open, that's an opportunity to feed your spirit, to get what you need to get through to the next day. People want to see the I shouldn't say the fun side, but the alive side of everything, but they don't want to see the work that it goes into to put in or to present that worship service.
Right.
For me, and even Jesse, we work media at our churches, and that's a sacrifice. And people, I was taught that a part of your tithing is also your time.
Thank you.
People want to say, well, I don't have nothing to give. You have your time. If you have nothing else to give God, give Him your time. It doesn't mean that you got to, sit on your face all day, in the prayer closet. Sometimes it's about helping that ministry grow.
Right.
Sometimes it's about offering your skills and your crafts to the actual church without feeling like you need to be charging them for it.
Thank you.
So that's great that you say that, because that's exactly how I feel as far as the tabernacle. Like going to church every Sunday, I could just do that and sit in the chair, sit in one of those purple chairs right there.
Yeah. We got purple chairs too.
Right. I could just sit in the purple chair every Sunday, but I choose to use my gifts to serve, and it's not just Jules calling. Let me answer this phone. I'll get back to what I was saying. I want to hear what she says.
Jewel.
Good morning, Joel.
Joel.
No, Joel. No, Joel.
She must have an iPhone.
I think it's my iPhone, but
okay.
It's because you're here, Money.
I knew it was an iPhone somewhere in the mix.
It's because you're here.
Right.
It's your
Frequencies
device.
are off.
Look,
it's your device.
Lexi ain't never had no problem.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we hear you now.
Lexi ain't never had no problem.
What's going on, girl?
We can hear now.
Not much. Tuned in to y'all. I love what.
Okay. Hey, so look, jump in and talk to us about the sacrifice.
Yeah, so what I said in there was I had to sacrifice versions of me. You know, I had to release the need to know the outcome, old versions of me, the traumas, things like that. I had to sacrifice a lot of me to chase this vision.
Yeah.
That's what a lot of people think they know you, but they don't really know you,
Right.
Because of what you've had to sacrifice to get into the position and the place that you need to
They
be
know
in.
a version of you that
Yeah.
no longer exists.
Right. And they want to keep you in that version too. They want to keep you there.
That part right there. That part. Absolutely.
It's comfortable for them for you to be down
It's
here.
so funny. Yeah. That y'all talking about this, because we talked about this last night on our panel, where people are looking in and they see now the oil, right? But they didn't see the crushing.
Ooh.
And I love what you said, Dr. Liddell, about needing to be open with people about the times where you were balled up crying, not knowing what was going to happen, not knowing how it was going to work out, not knowing how you were going to feed yourself, because you walking in purpose, but it ain't paying the bills.
That part. And
all
people,
they see is the win. They see the visibility.
And when people do want to pay you, they want to pay you pennies.
Right, that part.
Because they don't want to pay you your worth.
Right.
Yeah.
Right, absolutely.
And that friend discount. Oh my God.
Man.
Friends and family. My God.
Right, yeah. So again, we appreciate you, Jewel, for calling in and tapping in and sharing, because we want a lot more people to call in, and I don't know if people are afraid to call in or whatnot.
We won't bite.
We don't bite. We don't. But we also appreciate individuals like yourself. And just a heads up, ladies and gentlemen, she will be on the Check-In podcast as our guest tomorrow. So we want to make absolutely. Okay. So we want to make sure that that Jewel Carter gets the coverage that she needs, especially with her new book that has come out, and we want to push that as well.
Yeah, we got to get her on the Creative Cutie discussion.
Absolutely.
Just pass around the whole
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. Just pass the mic around.
Mic toss.
She'll be dropping jewels on the podcast.
Yes, I appreciate y'all.
Yeah. Okay. We'll talk to you soon. Have a great day on purpose.
Yes, y'all too.
All
All
right.
right.
Thank you. Bye.
All right, Lexi, show them how does Android work. Come, just call in. Just.
When Lexi called, it'd be like,
listen, that's our education. That's our education consultant. Ladies and gentlemen, let me say this to you: when they can't touch the person you've become, they try to dig up who you used to be. They'll bring up old mistakes, old habits, and old versions that don't exist anymore. Not because they don't care about your past, it's because your growth makes them uncomfortable. And so I want to just say, when you're growing, when you consider people, we call them haters, right? We call them haters, but they are really people that are not comfortable with your growth. And these are the people that expect for you to stay in a certain place and continue to do the same thing. But when you change the way you look at things you look at begin to change. So I just wanted to throw that out there, ladies and gentlemen, because it's so important that you understand the sacrifices that you made, especially in this city. I don't care what anybody say, Toledo is one of the hardest cities in the country.
It is.
To do anything in.
Yeah.
Anything in. Because whatever you bring fresh to the table, they're quick to tear it down.
Absolutely.
You know, so
And you know, it's crazy you say that because I've often shared that a lot of the work that I've done has been outside of this state,
right,
and outside of this country,
right.
So in me finally tapping back into everything that I used to do before I came back home, you know, I connected with the company again that I did all of my recordings out of for my videos, because I discovered that while I thought all of them hadn't been published, all of them had been published to platforms. But in seeing them, you know, they reached out, you know, hey, how's it going? Just touching base. And they told me to tap back in because now they're doing it a different way, where you can record where you are and send it in.
I know what that is. Go and answer that, Jess. Go and answer that.
Good morning. Thank you for calling the 419 Rise and Grind Morning Show. Who do we have on the line?
Good morning. Just a little consulting friend. That's all it is. I just had to call in and show you guys how Androids work well.
Yes.
We can't stand y'all.
I just have to make sure I represent for the Green Rangers out here.
Yes,
I know it's the end of the show, but since y'all let me call in, we just gonna shout out my mom. Today we celebrate 32 years of sobriety.
Yes.
Hey,
yes.
And,
Yes. Yes.
And how impactful is that? I'm only 40, y'all. So that tells you she's been she built me on the better side of life.
Man.
So today, shout out to my mama.
Man,
if y'all know my mama,
she did a
give her some special love. If you don't, thank you. You'll see her all over my Facebook because I'm going to surprise her at her job right now.
There you go.
So y'all have a great day.
All right.
You too.
Take care, sis.
Thanks for calling.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, we have to take a commercial break, but before we do, shout out to our sponsors, Legal Shield by Anita Madison, Cassandra McPherson, City Councilwoman, Young Men and Women for Change, One Creative Cutie, LLC. Thank you. I don't want to get tore up no more. The Unfinished Girl Conference, the Tabernacle Church, H-Town, Premier Screening, LLC, Deborah Barnett, get your affairs in order. But before we take a commercial break, Jesse, where can they find us?
You can find us live on YouTube, live on Facebook. You can also find us on iHeartRadio, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and wherever you download your favorite shows.
God is good.
All the time.
We'll be right back after this commercial break. Hello, my name is Shawn Mahone Sr., founder and executive director of Young Men and Women for Change Behavior Modification Bootcamp Program. If you are a parent experiencing issues or problems with your child, then give us a call today. Young Men and Women for Change, 567-277-5352. Productive leaders for tomorrow's future.
I'm so grateful for another day to help stimulate the mental. Time to strategize, huddle up, where's your circle? I can feel the movement radiate through the convo. Talk is cheap, turn your faith into work. I drink my second cup and put my hands in the dirt. 2 cups, drinking straight drip from the earth. Caffeinated conversations, you heard them here first. 1 for the wake up. 1 for the wake up. You heard him here first.
Your first impression matters. What if your business could introduce itself in just 60 seconds? Anytime, anywhere. Business cards get tossed. Social posts get lost. But video connects. It lets people see your face, hear your voice, and trust your story. At Project 360 Studios, we create business spotlight videos. Short professional films that introduce who you are, what you do, and why people should choose you. Here's how it works. Step 1. Plan. We help craft your story. Step 2. Film in our studio or on location. Step 3. Edit. We brand it with your logo, colors, and music. Step 4. Deliver a powerful video you can use everywhere. Share it on your website, social media, email signature, anywhere you want to make a lasting first impression. Don't just hand out your business card. Let people meet you. Book your business spotlight video today at Project 360 Studios.
Pull up on the curb, engine humming low. Your suitcase in your lap, saying let's just go. City's fading fast in the rear view glow. 1,000 miles behind us, we'll let it all go.
My heart's racing faster than the wheels on the ground. Every turn we take, we're leaving no ghosts in this town. You squeeze my hand, and I feel it clear. No looking back now, it's just us here.
No more goodbyes in the pouring rain. No more shadows calling our name. Yeah, we're in a getaway taxi, midnight sky, windows down, wind tearing through our lives. Every mile we put between the pain and the past is a heartbeat closer to freedom at last. Yeah, we're flying down this endless line in our getaway taxi tonight. You're singing to the radio, barefoot on the seat.
I swear I never knew love could taste this sweet. The city lights streak in the rearview glass. This time, baby, we ain't going back.
Your jacket on my shoulders, your voice in my ear.
All the noise in my head disappears. We got nothing but this moment and the open road, and that's enough to carry this load.
No more fear in the rearview frame. No more running from who we became. Yeah, we're in a getaway taxi, midnight sky, windows down, wind tearing through our lives. Every mile we put between the pain and the past is a heartbeat closer to freedom at last. Yeah, we're flying down this endless line in our getaway taxi tonight.
Let the engine burn away what we've been through.
I got nothing but this love in you.
Don't need a map, we'll find a way. Together, all we need is a night and a full tank to stay.
We're in a getaway taxi, midnight sky, windows down, wind tearing through our lives. Every mile we put between the pain and the past is a heartbeat closer to freedom at last. Yeah, we're flying down this endless line.
The Rise and Grind Morning Show is on 419 The Grind.
Good morning, Toledo, Ohio. Welcome back to the 419 Rise and Grind Morning Show. It's your host, your boy, Shawn Juan, in the studio with the DJ Mpress.
Yeah, man, I think I'm gonna call Samsung. We're gonna get a sponsorship because we showing how these phones supposed to work around here.
Also, ladies and gentlemen, we are in the studio with the Dr. Liddell.
Good morning, Toledo's Apple products around here, sir.
You mean it didn't work when you were trying to call in?
And don't be bothering her trying to get a ride to Bible study when y'all know she on the show. I had to back you up on something, you know. Also, ladies and gentlemen, in the studio with the producer of the 419 Rise and Grind Morning Show, the Jesse Coleman.
Yeah, we need to call Apple and get the company.
I already got it started.
you
We
got it
just go
started?
ahead. Yep.
Okay, all right.
Okay, we there.
You see, they ain't even finished. That's fake. They ain't even finished. We need to call Apple
Because
to
we have an understanding.
All we have to do is have a call with Apple.
We have an understanding.
Yeah, okay,
We have an understanding.
Okay, I hear you.
You know,
people-
I'm Apple
people-
certified, right?
And you know how people have, understand like a synergy between them, so they don't have to finish a sentence. They understand what's going on.
Sure.
Yeah, I am a certified Apple teacher too.
Yes,
So I can teach you when you're ready to cross over.
I bet you are.
Yeah, that part right
That's a part
there.
of getting good coins. You got to have some type of certification and understanding about products, software, and systems. So
Yeah.
and you don't got to pay for all of them, right, Jesse?
No.
Sometimes you just got to
But
go
you got to pay for the new charger that don't fit the old phone. Now you got to pay for that.
That's fine because that charger goes to more than one device.
Oh yeah, you get the iPad.
Yep.
It can work for the MacBook.
So only got to carry one charger.
for everything.
And then when they switch the phone, you got to buy the new charger. 'Cause
No,
it
you
don't
don't.
fit
No,
the-
same charger.
Same
It
charger.
even work on a computer. Computer,
No.
the iPad, the iPhone, the EarPods.
I know
AirPods.
Apple Watch.
I know
Apple
just
Watch,
I know just recently
Mm-hmm.
they were going to sue. Apple just had to switch over to the universal plug because they kept coming out with new phone. Yeah, don't get me started. Don't make me bring articles because I know. Yeah, I know. Yes. All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, y'all should call in or at least come up here to be a guest on the show. The door is wide open. You guys are more.
Well, don't tell everybody.
Don't tell everybody. Right, don't tell everybody. Oh, yeah. Come on in, Donetta Carter. Come on, girl. Come on in.
I'll be back on Friday.
Huh?
I'm coming back on Friday.
We got Bishop Parker coming on Friday.
Later on.
Later on. Oh, later on.
Well, Jesse got it.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, the social butterfly is in his house. What's going on?
She done floated in here.
Right.
The butterfly done floated in here.
Look, that's how she do when she out in the public too. She just walk in the door and look, she be walking in the door and she be going like this, just talking to
pass
folks
out
and
flyers.
pass out flyers. Absolutely.
This is what you got going on.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
See how that worked? He just said, "Y'all come up here. The door's open, and then the butterfly
walked right
just
in.
floated
Right.
in."
The social butterfly.
I was texting you when I was driving. I said, just drop some flyers off.
Okay. So we shouted you out. We shouted you out this morning in regards to your 15th annual Business and Health Expo, April 4th, from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. Talk about that.
Oh, wow. Yes. I'm excited because where I'm at is going to be at Epworth Church on Central. I was at St. Clemens, but that's a sports facility now for pickleball and volleyball.
Really?
Yeah, that's what they're doing over there.
I know they used to do the
There's a
wrestling
lot of pickleball
events.
around here now.
Yeah, a lot of Yeah, she's going to gut it out. I met her. She's going to lease it. They offered it to me, but I only do 2 events a year.
Okay.
So I didn't want. They said you can rent it out. I know that's the number one hall. It was the number one hall in Toledo because you can bring your own liquor, your own food. Most halls you can't bring your own liquor. Yeah. So mine's.
Oh, dang, Dr.
You okay,
Liddell.
doctor?
Look, is it that serious?
Maybe that's right.
I was trying to give her some space.
You need that pen now?
I should have brought y'all some breakfast. Did y'all eat breakfast yet?
No.
This is our breakfast right here for right now.
So I'm excited because I'm going to be at Epworth Church, Methodist Church at 4855 West Central Avenue, right across the street from Wildwood Park. But I'm excited because the Metro Parks will be there with the climbing wall for the children. And then I have Toledo Museum of Arts. They've been there before, glass blowing. They'll be doing that outside. Imagination Station, University of Toledo will be there as well. They're going to be doing screening. They were there last year at Wayman Palmer. We were at Wayman Palmer. We partnered with them last year, but their parking lot is small, and it was like thousands of people. And then the people kept coming, and then they kept coming. So I was like, oh, so this is where I'm at this year.
And that church is a beautiful.
It's-
and it's
It is.
And it's
It's
huge.
It's nice.
You're right.
It's
It
huge.
really
They're
is.
really working with me.
We used to do movie nights there in a parking lot.
Wow.
Over there?
Yep, Edwards.
Yeah,
Yep,
they have a
yeah.
new pastor, and they have a governing board where I had to be approved to be in their building. I guess and then they check you out with the Better Business Bureau. I don't know. They might have read my credit. I'm not sure.
Check your blood type.
My blood type. I have not.
Medical records.
But somebody called. I'm not gonna say no name. They called and asked, well, how did she? The company. They seen this flyer somewhere, and this because they tried to get that same church for something else. And I know this. I know of them because they come to my event. But you think me and you are cool? She said, well, how did she get it? But I'm not you.
It's called favor.
Right.
Favor ain't fair.
Favor ain't fair.
But this is 15 years. I'm trying to stop and take a break.
So
15.
She wanted to know how was I able to secure. She said, well, call her number because it's a local number and it's a business number. Just call. If you have any questions about this, just call me.
right.
You called the church and the church called me.
Right.
I was like, and I said, do you know who the person is? She said, yeah. She said she know you. She knows me, but I'm not gonna. They said, please don't mention it to us.
Right.
Don't tell her that we told you.
Yeah.
But why you want to know that I got the building? It doesn't matter. I signed a contract.
But unfortunately, Donetta, what we deal with
I don't know.
in society,
It doesn't
even in
make-
this city, is the people that don't want to see other people be great. And the bottom line of it is that we can all be great and eat and together and have fun. And people don't get that concept. They don't get the concept whatsoever.
It took me 6 months to find, about 4 months to find at that location.
See?
I was going to be at my school, but my school is closed. They closed up. They said you can't be here because we don't know what we're doing. Lord's College.
Your Lord's College,
I
yeah.
graduated from there. So
Prayers to the 400 people that are losing their jobs at Lord's
Used to work
College.
there.
yeah, that's sad. I don't even know. So they told me, well, you may can be here next year or we'll figure. They haven't figured nothing out yet, but they just told me, they gave me all my stuff back, the contract. It was like, no, because we don't know what we're doing. So they may rent that space out. And it's a nice
I think they're
space.
going to do something, though. I think they're going to come.
Something's going to turn around.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hope so.
Yeah, something's got to turn around.
That's a good location, but I do like Epworth United Methodist Church. It's right in the middle of the city. It's right there on Central. Wildwood Park is right across the street. And they have a new pastor over there. I forgot his name, but they've been working with me. They got it on the marquee. I got yard signs from Muhammad. They used to be called Everlasting, but it's M-Mark.
Yep, and Mark. Yep.
So I'm looking at the sponsors. You got some heavy hitters. You got City of Toledo, Metro Parks, UTMC, Mercy Health, Imagination Station, The Juice 107.3, Taylor Family Automotive, who does a lot in the community.
They're the number one
Shout out
sponsor.
to Terry and them. Health Food by Claudia, the Huntington National Bank, the Sojourner's Truth. Shout out to Fletcher
Yeah.
Word, Lucas County Mental Health and Recovery Services.
I'm on the board.
Yeah, those are.
And he's a new sponsor, Pastor Carl Mitchell.
Okay.
Yep.
So
Dr.
he was
Mitchell.
He was
Dr.
he's
Mitchell.
on.
Yeah,
that's
Carl
right.
Mitchell.
Yeah, that's my.
Yeah, you can have that. Yeah,
All right.
I was just on his WGTE for Voices of Legacy, his podcast. And, Yeah. He want to partner. He want to be a sponsor.
Yeah, he left a mess. He left a comment, so I'll reach out to him.
Yeah,
Thank
he
you.
tunes in the morning.
Yeah, every day.
He said he want to get with Jesse. He said, you over there with Jesse, I'm going to get with Jesse. I said, I started with Jesse. Didn't I start with you, Jesse?
Yeah.
Was it Clyde Green, Shay, Lee, and the one guy, he's an MC.
Montrese.
Trees.
Yeah. We all started over there on Monroe Street. But I'm excited about the 15th annual. They say, are you going to be there next year? I'm not sure, but we're there this year. That's all I know.
Right.
That's all you
Let's
know.
focus on now.
Let's focus on now. And come on. It's a community event. It's for the entire family. There's about 56 vendors. It's not big as St. Clement, but it's 2 levels. They have an elevator.
Right. In the basement.
Yeah. They got a lower, like an auditorium.
Lower level. Yeah, that's what I say.
We got a massage therapist. She's going to be doing massages of your feet, your hand, your back, whatever you want her to massage, complimentary. So.
Wow, that's what's up.
She'll be there.
That's what's up.
That complimentary is what, 5 minutes? Couple minutes.
Oh, she'll tell you.
Yeah, you can't sit
Okay.
there all day.
You can't
Right,
sit
I'm
there
about
all
to say,
day.
but you know, some people, you
Oh,
say
I
that.
know. Yeah.
You say that, and some people be
Yeah.
like, well, how long I get?
I got
Right.
this crook in my neck.
You just give her a tip. I mean,
Right.
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 I know, but for the people out
But
there.
I'll announce
just in
it.
case,
Stephen
yeah.
Wolf is my DJ. He goes to that church, but she
Yeah.
said she's going to have a board so they can't see you.
Gotcha.
She's going to be on stage downstairs. Yeah. And the
Okay.
screenings will be on the first floor.
Okay.
Yeah. DJ, we have my cousin JoJo food truck. We have Taco Del Rio food truck from Fremont.
Okay.
He was with us December. He sold out. We had tacos for Christmas. He was the only food truck, so you're gonna sell out. If you're the only product with that, you're gonna sell out. Yeah.
So there are going to be more food trucks there, or just one?
No, we got to have two because we
You only have to have two.
we don't want long lines.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because that Wayman Palmer long line.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All
He
right.
said he could. People say they can handle. You can't because he said I thought you said it was only gonna be 200 or 400, 500 people, but they came. I don't know where they came from.
When people see a food truck, they gonna stop.
They stopped. They just driving down the street and they want to know what's going on in the Wayman Palmer. That's where we were at.
Right.
Yeah, we need 2 food trucks.
Okay.
People don't like long lines.
Right.
No,
They don't.
So JoJo would be there. You know JoJo?
Yep.
He'll be there and Taco.
As a matter of fact, he's coming on the check-in podcast soon.
Oh, is he?
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah. Because I just seen him at Sam's the other day, and we talked.
I talked to him yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah, he'll be there from 10 to 3.
10 to
He's
3.
got the best turkey burgers in the nation. in the world.
Yeah.
It's in the world. It's on his
good,
truck. It's on his truck.
That's what's up.
That's the first turkey burger I had was on his food truck.
Right, and he has what is it? Fish sandwich. He has chili dogs. He said he got the best everything. Just tell him, cuz I got the best everything.
Right, you got the best everything.
He always sells out. I said one time he was with me years ago. I said, JoJo, you didn't bring enough food. He had to go get more food, and the people they want. I said, he said, you got a lot of people here. Yeah, but I don't know. I just give you an estimate, 400 or 500 or 600. If I tell you that's why we need 2 trucks, 2 different types.
Right.
We don't want 2 people with the same truck.
Ain't nothing wrong with selling out.
No, it wasn't a problem.
Ain't nothing wrong
People
with selling
hungry.
out.
It's a good problem.
People come hungry. He said, why they come hungry? I said, I don't know, Joseph. I don't know, Joseph. He said, they didn't buy 1 dinner. They bought 5 and 6 dinner. I said, they said they wanted for the weekend.
Right.
It's the other persuasion, the other color. Chicken wings, you got chicken wings. They don't do chicken wings, so they got chicken.
You saying the clear people?
Yes. He said, man, there's a lot of people here. I got to go get more food, cuz. I said, go ahead. Go get more food.
That's what's happening.
Yeah, it was nice.
Yeah.
JoJo will be there at Worth Church, April 4th, between 10 and 3.
Okay.
Free admission, free parking.
There
There's
you
no
go.
cost.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
free
can't
admission.
beat- you
And
can't
there's
beat
plenty
that.
of parking there, you guys. Plenty
It
of
is
parking.
that parking lot. Like I
Yeah.
said, we used to do movie nights in that parking lot. So,
I couldn't go. My church, I do go to Indiana Missionary Baptist Church. That's where I started.
That's
but
my
it's,
guy,
it's too small. My pastor?
Foster. Yes,
Oh, yeah.
I love.
But my church is it's too small. Indiana's too small. Because I could have took it back to
Well, I remember when you first started. It was there.
2012. I left Indiana to go to St. Clement.
Clemens, right?
I had people in the basement, in the lobby, in the parking lot, on the sidewalk. And my late Johnny Robert pastor said, now how you get all these people at the church and you over membership, do they got a church home? I don't know if they got a church home or not, pastor, but they came. He said, well, the parking lot is full, people parking on the street, they down City Park. He said, make sure they got a church home. I said, okay, pastor.
Yeah.
I really miss him. He believed in my vision, him and Fletcher Word. Because Fletcher been with me since I started, 2012. Yeah, he believed in the vision.
That's
This
somebody
was
we
just
need to bring on too.
Oh, Fletcher. Yeah.
Yeah,
This was just a hobby. This was never supposed to.
Yeah.
God must have seen something different. This was a hobby with 15 to 20 vendors.
Yeah, I've been doing what I've been doing since 2006, and
I started with you.
Yeah, right.
With the kid from CSB.
Right. But I never was featured in Fletcher's paper.
You haven't?
No.
Okay, we can take care of that.
You need to take care of that. I like to see that.
I freelance with Fletcher. If I'm at he said, Donetta, you're always at several events in Toledo. I can't be at everybody's event, you guys. You're talking about you the social butterfly. I don't have no assistant.
Who gave you that name?
The guy in Detroit, Charles Love, and my aunt that passed last year. They said, did you name yourself? Some lady came to my show. She said, how are you the social butterfly? I want to be you could be whatever you want.
Right.
You can be whatever you want. If you want to be the butterfly,
Right.
not only in Toledo, but I went to the game yesterday, Detroit Pistons and Lakers. What a game. Oh my God.
That was a good game.
I thank from my girl Kim Talley for those nice tickets. We were right courtside, and I didn't wear the purple because I am a LeBron's fan. Rick Mahorn said that I cannot eat with them in the playhouse with all that purple, so I didn't wear the purple shoes this time. This time I just wore black and pink. And she said, you representing the Pistons because you got a Piston ticket, so you cannot wear all that purple.
Right.
I did last time. He said she got to get up from the table. Oh, he's a nice guy. He's a big guy too. At least 400 pounds.
Yeah.
He said, what happened to you? You lost weight. You ain't got no food? He told me. He's funny, yeah. That was a good game yesterday. Good game.
RC was there too. He took his son.
I seen him. I ran into him. I ran into a couple Toledo people.
Yeah, I
it
was gonna
was
say my friend and her fiance was Shayna.
Oh, Shayna.
Shayna, right?
Yeah, it was a lot of people there.
Yeah.
It looked like it was almost sold out. Yeah, it was a good game. 110 to 113. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's that time. It's that time for another call for the show. Before we leave, ladies and gentlemen, I'm trying to keep my laugh in because I'm thinking about something here.
That's a nice shirt.
Thank you. Look, God is good.
We don't call him Shawn Wine for nothing. Yeah.
Right. Can I say something right quick?
Yeah, you can.
I have a vendor. She's from Chicago, but she lives here in Toledo, and we're gonna go on WTOL, and she makes ties. So I wanted to show her. Her name is Dove Stanton, and she makes ties.
Ooh.
She gave me lots of ties.
Ooh.
And she will be there with her ties, handmade ties and earrings.
Ooh.
Yeah, Dove stuff.
She got that AKA color over there. I see.
Yeah, she did all. She gave me all of these.
Okay.
I got more than that. These are samples.
Okay.
Just samples.
Yeah,
I try to support small businesses.
What those ties go for? Do you know?
I'm not sure. These are complimentary.
Complimentary. Okay. All right.
Yeah, they're affordable. I got one on too. This one here.
Okay, you rocking that.
Yeah.
You rocking that.
I support small business. That's what the platform is for. That's why I started doing this, to support, get them the exposure, generate revenue, generational wealth to pass it on to your children.
Right, absolutely.
That's the purpose of the expo.
Yeah.
And if anybody else want to do an expo, I will try to help you and guide you to the foundation.
Right.
Whatever. Not gatekeeping over here.
Right.
So you won't do any make mistakes that I did or whatever. Like the lady said, why do you have it so early in the morning? 9 o'clock. Can you push it back to 10? I pushed it back to 10.
Hey, man.
Yeah, look, Dr. Liddell, you need that pen? You need that pen?
Yes, I do.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that's our time. That's that time. Before we leave, we normally like to say something for you to motivate you, encourage you, and push you on your day. DJ Mpress, what would you like to say?
Again, I'm gonna say, do it scared. If you scared, still do it anyway. The only way to fail is to not to try, because if you try, you are either going to win or you are going to learn and carry your pen.
There you go. There you go.
Yes,
there
don't
you
leave it
go.
at home.
That's right. There you go. Dr. Liddell, what would you like to say?
Today is a good day to do the work. Even if you put it down, pick it back up. Because if you never continue to make the steps, you'll never get to the purpose that you were designed to walk in.
Facts. Jesse, what would you like to say?
I just want to say, go watch yesterday's show with Christina Rodriguez and John C. Jones.
Yeah.
That's probably one of my favorite shows.
That was good. I seen that.
Since we started doing this again. Because they share so much information that's needed for the community.
Right.
So that was a great conversation. It felt good to be in that room with such, smart people. I wish I was that smart.
Mm-hmm. Me too. Me too. I would like to say to the people out there, tap into your purpose.
Yeah.
Tap into your purpose and understand that your purpose is connected to a promise. But greater is he that is in you than he that's in the world. So go out today, be the head and not the tail, be above and not beneath. Until then, ladies and gentlemen, we are out. We'll see you Thursday morning here at 9 a.m. Peace out.
Peace out.
Yes.
We outside with it. Hey, no fear, no doubt, no change. Let's go. 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 I was stuck in the dark, you pulled me out the grave. Gave me breath, gave me purpose, now I'm walking anyways. Ain't no ceiling on the praise and no limit on the flow. Holy Spirit got me charged up, tell the world let's go. People hurting on the block, they need hope, they need light. Ain't no point in shouting Sundays if we quiet through the night. Jesus died for the broken, for the weary, for the lost. So I'm 10 toes down, I'm a soldier of the cross.
Got joy in my soul, fire in my bones. He lifted me up when I couldn't stand alone. So I'm hitting these streets, let the whole world know my God still saves and his love still grows. Let's go.
Let's go. Like